And we're live. All right, morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special, big up. Shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. It's the 4th of July, and happy 4th of July to everybody out there who celebrates 4th of July and all that. I just put up a video just now, so I don't think everybody is probably over there watching the video because the video just went up and probably thinking there will be no morning thoughts this morning because that's what I usually do. However, there's so many topics on the table. I felt like I needed to come talk to the people this morning. So shout out to the people going out to work, regardless if it's a holiday or not. Shout out to the people coming in from work. Big up on yourself. Shout out to the good-hearted, clean-hearted people and all these things. I'ma Inspire says, yeah, I was watching. Yeah, I know the timing is off. I thought about it and I said, should I upload this later? But it's the 4th of July. I don't know what I'm going to be doing later on. So I probably more than likely will not be around a computer. So I figured I would let the video go now. And then I was like, if I let the video go now, morning thoughts next. People usually think if I let the video go at the time of morning thoughts, then that's the video for the day, and we usually don't go live. But big up to anybody who's tuning in anyways to the live. You can go watch that video there later. See? We have a couple of things to talk about this morning. Won't be long. We'll just spend an hour together. And who can hang around and these kind of things. I'm on some water, some cold water this morning, and that's it. Vicky Victory, please open the chat. I am off today. I got time. Vicky, I can't open the chat once the live start. I could open the chat before, but not once the live start. And plus the people who pay and have their membership, I'm sure they don't want me opening the chat every morning. Because if I open the chat every morning, then that means there's no reason for you to have your membership. Because this is one of the things that are supposed to be exclusive to you who have your membership here. Right, is that you have access to the chat room. Everybody else, they can just watch. Them can't comment throughout the whole show. So people got to call in, right? No open chat. Only because St. John Jones says, yeah, I wouldn't want somebody giving me something for $10 and then giving it to somebody else for free. I'll be asking like, so why I can't get it for free too? Might as well open the chat every morning then SouFlo and just do away with the membership thing. Me not sabotage myself. Just Vicky says she have time today. She feel like she want to trace somebody today. Sefe, up under your... You in one of them kind of moods, Vicky? Yo. Take some deep breath, man. I don't know. Cut piece of lime and suck on it or something. Take a deep breath. I don't know. But they're too early for that. No make nobody take away your peace here, my friend. It's too early for that. Yesterday, me and Roberta singing. I said I was gonna bring this into my morning thoughts, right? I said I bet I'm watch our work this in the morning. I'm gonna be using this as the opening. I don't know if you grow up with a real granny, and you know your grandparents and your parents that were older. Some of them come from some parents who are 14 years old when them did have no. Me not talk about no. Me talk about the one them who did have real grandparents that were real grandparents age, and these things. And they used to walk around the house. My grandfather used to walk around the house whistling all the time. But he would whistle like beer church song. So when I hear them, I know which song he was whistling. So as he was whistling, we little, but I used to be singing along to the whistling. My grandmother now, she used to just sing outright, you know. Soon and very soon, we are going to see the King. Soon and very soon, we are going to see the King. Hallelujah, hallelujah, we are going to see the King. Where next one go? No more crying, dear. We are going to see the King. You know, you never think that you never thought that those things would mean something to you. And now they mean absolutely everything. Because as soon as me hear it, it brings back so much memories. Somebody was singing it yesterday and it just brought back memories. Anytime me used to hear my grandmother sing, Meet me by the river someday. Me say, yes, somebody dead and we got somebody funeral this weekend. And it was always true. It was always true. Anytime she starts singing, meet me by the river, not far away. Oh, when my Lord shall call me home, happy, happy home. Yeah. Me say, who dead? That time me a little picnic, you know. But I used to be able to recognize what's going on by the song them that they were singing. Real stuff, may I tell you. See? Soon and very soon, we are going to see the king. So, Vicky, life short here, my friend. Don't make nobody stir you up, not even for joke. Cause what? Soon and very soon, we are going to see the king. Yeah, we have only a moment to live this life, yeah. And then it's gone. It's gone. I'm really like looking back on my childhood. I'm like, damn, my childhood looked like it went by in 2 years. Seriously, how fast time gone, right? And how everything has changed. How the years them roll off so fast and how everything has changed. Some people where you didn't know from a little bit, now when you look on them, gray beard and gray hair, and they walk different because age is taking its toll, and they speak differently and these kind of things. The little picnic them where you know are big people now with picnic of them own, and including yourself, and all these kind of things. Like each 5 to 10 year gap just changes everything so much. Look at yourself 10 years from now. If you're around, take some picture now and look at yourself 10 years from now. I said this before, I'm gonna say it again. Me like take picture and keep them. And the funny thing is, like right now, I'll probably be looking at myself and I'm like, boy, you need to lose some weight and you shave off the beard. And because I'm looking back at pictures when I didn't have no beard and no hair and none of that, I'm like, shave off and dress up and look like this. At that moment, you're thinking, I'm not looking my best right now. I'm not feeling my best right now. And then just a year or 2 years pass. And nowadays, your phone actually reminds you. Do you remember this day? Who else phone do that? Do you remember this day? Memories from the past, 2 years ago. Bling and just fling a picture in your face. All days you don't want to remember. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, boy, do you really look good? That's us still. I know me look like me need to fix up. And back then you was like, yeah, I need to fix up. You know what I'm saying? So message of the day. Enjoy every moment of this thing, yeah. Love yourself through every moment of this thing, yeah. Because soon and very soon, we are going to see the king. Yeah, and the next one, meet me by the river someday. Yeah, man. Soon gone. Whole hour is soon gone. I don't mean to sound morbid this morning, but the whole hour is soon gone. So take it in strides, my friend. 5Field63 says my phone does. Every time I look on the phone have a new memory that it wants you to remember. That shows you that we're being tracked. There are some places minimum member go, and they give you even the map of where you were and pinpoint where you were on the map. Do you remember Odessa, Texas, 2021? I'm like, did I go to Texas in 2021? What? Atlanta, Georgia, 2022, so and so address right there. So, and it give you the little pinpoint of where you were around this national park, something. I'm like, did I? Oh yeah, I did. Damn. Yeah, man. Soon and very soon, we are going to see the king. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. We are going to see the king. Put me in a little box. No more crying, dear. We are going to see the king. I saw. And I'm like, OMG, look how many slim and trim and I forgot gym. Yeah, right? Back then you're like, Lord, me need to lose some weight to not look right. And these things, 2 years later, you're like, John, look how many slim and trim and don't need to go to no gym. Yeah, rhyme this morning, Black Goddess Henry, slim and trim and don't need no gym. And you did a kill up yourself back then, telling yourself that you needed to go to the gym and you need to change what you eat and you need to do this and you need to do that. And you look by yourself now and you're like, damn, no me need to change what me eat. No me need to go to the gym. No, but it look good back then, man. I want to get back to looking like this. It's a cycle, yeah, man. Just love yourself throughout the whole cycle. Love your fat self, love your skinny self, love your outer shape self, love your inner shape self, love your, you understand? Yeah, sometimes you see me, you might see me fat, and next time you see me, you might lose some weight because I'm dep on my thing. And I said to myself, yo, this next couple of months, I'm going to change up what I eat and get back into the mood of things and, get things right. And then you see me again and you say, yo, SouFlo look different. Him look like him all put on some muscles and something. Next time you see me again, you might see a round belly. I said, Lord God, SouFlo, yeah, get fat. And just left me alone, man. Let me go through my thing. I just a life state. You're never the same. You're not even the same from year to year, much less. And people kill up themselves to try to stay the same. The worst one is them grown people that be trying to keep up their teenage bodies and teenage looks. Listen, no matter how you try, you see, you can't keep it up. Me see woman do facelift, complete face lift. She 40-something, 50-something. The face look like it's about 25. But the whole of the neck and the ass still look 40-something, 50-something. You understand? This extra skin under the back hand so still looks like 40-something, 50-something. The kneecap them and the elbow them pointy and still look like 40-something, 50-something. So you can't really fight time. Mother Earth and Father Time run things and control things. Take care of yourself the best you can, of course. I mean, I say kill off yourself early and live no careless life, but at the same time, there's only so much we can control. So we might as well just enjoy the ride and love ourselves through all phases of this thing called life. Not true? All right. Delivery drivers. I'm going to talk about 3 things this morning. 3 things. Probably only 2. Food delivery drivers is one of them I want to talk about. Because I just watch a video. And I know a lot of us have food delivered to us. So I want to tell you something. Lincoln Tree Dot is an artist out of Jamaica. So I mostly want to talk about, I really want to talk about today's women. Today's young ladies. I don't know if I should use the word young ladies. Some of them women I use the word too loosely, man. Just like king. I think I said this the other day to Shakira, like king and queen and all these titles that people be giving themselves. One time you have to earn to call yourself a king, You have to do kingly things to be considered a king. No big waste man can be king. You understand? You have to earn that crown. No big waist girl can't be no queen and no princess and no empress. These are royal titles. Yeah? But you have some big whoring girl and them call themselves princess and empress this, empress love, and queen that. And you have some big waist dirty man that call themselves king too. Just a frig up the title them. It's confusing. It's confusing. So we're in a cycle now where one time gone, if I heard king before a name or princess or empress light or empress something, I automatically used to assume, say, worse if she had the outer look to match it. You automatically assume, say, yo, that's somebody decent, right? Somebody on some higher vibration thing. Now, you see that upfront picture, and then by the time you reach over the IG page, you're like, I don't see nothing queenly or kingly or nothing like that over here. People are moving weird. Let's start out with this one. Let's start out with the food delivery people. See, I don't know if you have food delivered to your house, but I do. I have food delivered to my house quite often now. I'm gonna tell you something. These food delivery people are getting out of hand. The Uber driver, the Lyft driver, the taxi driver, I big up everybody every morning, right? Uber Eats, and what's the other one called? Grubhub, Uber Eats, all these delivery food. I'm watching a man. First of all, I saw a lady deliver food yesterday to a guy. And they opened the door, and I guess she checked her phone or something, and she was like, you gotta be kidding me. This my tip? DoorDash. Thank you, Patsy Barron. DoorDash. She was like, you gotta be kidding me. This my tip? And she bang, bang, bang on the door. Now the door have a doorbell in her. She now knock people them doorbell. She have beat the door. She angry. and the doorbell camera is picking her up. They posted her to social media. She's cussing over the people and food. So the man come out and the man was like, what's the problem? And she was like, do you know how far I came? Do you know how far I had to come to bring you? I don't think you understand how far I had to come to bring you this food. Like, they arguing now over their tip. And if they can see their tip before they get to your house, this is kind of like going in a restaurant. Remember me telling us that I used to work at fast food one time, way back in the day. One time I was like 15 years old. I used to work in Miami at Popeyes. Not Popeyes, Church's. I used to work at Church's Fried Chicken, right? And when people came there and they were disrespectful, hurry your stupid ass up. Damn, y'all always taking so long. Chicken, floor, foot, rub up. In a box, pretty it up nice, fries and everything, serve it to them. Just like that. I'm a grown man now. That happened a long time ago. Them can't hold me accountable. But I'm just saying, it happens. I watch a brother just now do a delivery. And he's cussing the whole way up to the door. The people in camera catch him. He's cussing all the way up to the door and reach at the door, right? And then pull out the pizza. And that's all they ordered. They ordered one pizza. And the lady said the pizza she ordered was $20. And she gave him a $5 tip. What more you want? Here the brother. He looked around her house. Him said, nice house, I might say, for a $5 tip. A walkway. I'm just saying, turn that down for me, caller. Turn that down for me, caller. I'm just saying.
What?
If you order your pizza, walk on, big man, there, you know. Talk to me now.
They are like up on the corner that morning. You know, some topic this year touch that morning, right now.
He talk about it, no man. Can't hear what?
Yeah, man, let
me finish what I go say first. Then you can go on it. So listen, the brother said in Bex, because the lady didn't tip him right. The lady said she gave him a $5 tip for a $20 pizza, and that's all she ordered, right? How much you supposed to give on a $20 pizza? Hear him when him a leave now. Him look at the house up and down. It was a nice house. Him look the house up and down. Him say, pretty nice house for a $5 tip. Bye. And when him a leave, me hear the lady say, pardon my language, me hear the lady say, fuck you. And the man keep on a walkway.
They deserve that. They deserve that.
No, my fear is this.
First to comment.
Hold on there. My fear is this.
What?
My fear is if I order the food and I never give them enough tip, they might spit in on my food before them bring me my food.
Yeah, sense.
Because them don't have no camera that monitor them delivery people there with your food. There's no camera saying, okay, them tamper with your food or anything, you know. It's in the mercy of their company and in them car. So they might very well looking at your potato salad or whatever you order and I'll mix it up for you. Oh, cheap ass. And here, have a nice day. You know what I say that? Call them something them used to do. So I don't make it up. I know say it's done.
Alright, me not do DoorDash or them things, see? But me is a server. See? It's for me to server. I want to time call. I must know advice by now.
Yeah, man.
But anyway, since in a week, yes, SouFLo. The part of work, yeah. See? And they get a group of people, two different group of people, but them are Jamaican. And me personally, when me see my Jamaican people, my king gets a fire.
See?
To deal with them, because I love dealing with my people. Some of them is not the nicest, I'll be honest with you. See? And I understand that because people are people.
Right.
But when my problem coming is when you don't come, when you identify me as a server as a Jamaican, all right. Then you don't want this, you don't want that, I'm not get good service.
You understand me? I say,
and then you get up and don't take.
At
you
all.
Don't like that.
At all.
And none at all, but Jim, after me I deal with you so good, you know what I'm not supposed to forget.
I
don't get up and no tip people. Like I said, oh, if you want good pay or good, do a job or pay this or that or whatever the cost may be. But if you understand, so yo, we're out there and we are work, yeah, pay, but we mostly get up on tip.
You mostly
get up on tip service.
But your thing different though, because them people that we are do
delivery. You understand what I say?
Yeah, them people that we are do delivery, them have hourly wages at 13 something an hour.
It cut me the day so till me get some set of next set of guests. And 20 people, as a matter of fact, they enter the restaurant through the wrong entrance. That and then come see me in a little corner in a station. Well, grief, come and see them people just get up and tip me. Over blouse and skirt, $100 what I be like, me still have to go tip on this $100. Vex. So the people them come in and I tell them, so no, you have to go on the front, man. We go on the front, but we say it our way, you know? Yeah. And I say, no, say people that come sit down in the station, but we can't serve them because the attitude from first.
Right.
So I'm going to go to our next server and say, yo, why you serve them people, yeah? Because I tell him what I go on. I ain't on my right vibes and also go serve them. You know, them go to the people, and the people them ask him, say, why that guy don't want to serve us? You know, I just stuff let me put on them to keep it real. But tell them, I say, honestly, I know my approach at first more apologize because when you say whatever to
Wait there. Because your phone a break up. So him say they came in and he couldn't serve them because, you know, he was upset. So you never want to give them that energy there. So you send somebody else, right? And when you send somebody else, the person go and them still ask for you, ask why you don't want to serve them, see? And you say you go over there, go give them the raw, go give them the real.
Yeah. Yeah. No, when we say give them the real, we tell them why all it is. But I say, right. And you know the funny thing, those people that come in after were some Haitian people. Some Haitians. Yeah, I mean, some we can partially relate in a sense. You understand what I say?
Caribbean people see
so I show them the vibes and I say, you know, they are work, feel like a tip on the people, them get them good service and just get up and, and I must say, I understand, man, but no make that bother you, man, and whatnot. You know, and put a smile on their face and then put a smile on my face and I not serve them, but me feel good and I know them feel good and then take the good top.
Yeah.
You understand what I say? Me I say that to say this. People, while you listen, when you go eat and get good service, you will serve them according.
Seeing.
You understand? Because like SouFLo say, like me, one time in my younger days, all I want to say I go out with the SouFLo, but I do that.
Yeah, man, I tell you.
I do some things in my town. When me there at Jamaica, not in a foreign country. Let me be frank. We do some things where people, customer, and I know some customer deal with it like, you're a slave, or you're them yard boy or something like that. Some of them have the attitude there. So them the one that we deal with them according.
Saying. But you know,
when you go out and get good service, man. Man.
You know, you got some people who say it comes with the job and you must take it and you must remain professional at all times and remember.
I always remain professional. But I'm a human being at the same time.
Yeah. So and sometimes you overcome with the emotions, like you can't really hide it. Because you're so hurt.
That is true.
Yeah. And it's only human. You're not a robot.
Yeah, you understand what I said.
Yeah. True, man.
So as me say, people don't go out, man, and get good service, man. Deal with the people them according, man.
See it? Man.
Yeah, man, that's all I say.
All right.
I remember, on the cook steak them and the lobster them and they sitting down there, I don't know, somebody cook them and tell them come go now. We carry come go now, we deal with them good and go now all 2 squid one you're not supposed to get with the lobster. You know the good to man.
That's true, man. That's true.
You see me?
True thing.
Yeah, man, that's all.
All right. Man has our respect here.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Hey, y'all should recognize him by now. That's his line of work. But I'm saying, I seen, who said just now, somebody says some of them will just put the food at the front door and they won't even ring the bell or nothing. Rain come and wet it up. By the time you go, you're like, are they coming with the food or not? They've done that to me before. Are they coming with the food or not? Let me go look outside. When we go look outside, ants crawl towards the food, my friend. The food been sitting in front of the door for like the longest, all this. And I always try to tip good, but me still get them same kind of treatment there anyways, right? A next person said the food is usually sealed. That's not necessarily true. Because if you order like pizza, there's no way to really... Yeah, the pizza box have the little thing on it. It's true. They have the little... where when you bust the box, it tear the thing. That's true. You something sealed. But then people that will bust the seal. They will bust the seal. I tell you what I'm starting to think I need to do. I think I need to go only to the place that I'm ordering from. If I go order Pizza Hut, my drive go in one Pizza Hut where I can actually see them make my food, and then me take it from there. So, but that ordering Pizza Hut through Grubhub or Pizza Hut through Uber Eats, and then one third party I go deliver your food, then you have to pay them extra for the delivery. I drive go for my food, yeah, man. It's the convenience you're paying for, but they're setting a price for you to pay though. Yeah, they're gonna set a price. Nice house for $5. Me wouldn't eat that food there. Nice house for $5. I'm throwing that food out. Cause you're spitting at it. All when you never do nothing to it, me still think you're spitting at it. Nice house for... You summed up my house. Nice house for $5 for a $5 tip. The lady said, "You." I had to report one last week. She sent her 5-year-old to bring the food to the door while she sat in the car. Oh my God. I'm not eating that. I would not eat it. This is not even this wasn't food. This was a Uber drive Lyft. I ordered Uber one time, and you know when you order Uber on your phone, it tells you Harry is coming, and it shows you a picture of Harry, and Harry is driving a Tesla, or Harry is driving a red Prius, whatever Harry I drive, right? So you're looking for Harry, who look like this in the picture, and you're looking for that car, that brand of car and everything. I see a car pull up on my yard. White car. My phone says a red vehicle. That's a Toyota, totally different brand. And I could see from up by my front door that was a woman in the car, and that was a man in the car and not a woman for me that day. So I walk up to the car and I said the name. I said the name of the person, like Mr. Harry, and the person was like, yeah. I said, but you're not a woman. You got a woman name? And he was like, the man said, well, my wife usually does it, but I'm doing it for her today. I said, but Uber doesn't know that. And this could be dangerous, because if I'm sending my child, you send your little teenager in the Uber, go drop them off at so-and-so, you have a description of what's on Uber, and something totally different show up at your yard with somebody totally different in it, all these things. Same thing they did for delivering my food. But yo, be careful with the food delivery people. If you're not going to tip good, I suggest you start going inconvenience yourself and drive, go in at the place, go get your own food, because they're demanding a proper tip these days. And I'm telling you right now, as somebody that worked in the food industry before, people are spitting at your food. Just out of being mad, they'll spit in your food. Right? I don't know if this live on the air with SouFLo. Oh, no. Oh, my bad. Call back. That didn't look like a personal number. I thought that was rent-a-car place. I call. Anyhow, I don't blame, because I don't too dig road food either. Yeah, the next best thing to do, I cook at home, yeah, man. Marian Hall Bible this morning, pan yo. Being that you peepers watching my every move. Boy, me say, Vicky, I got off in here this morning. Vicky, are you on who I fight this morning? You hear me say, soon and very soon. It look like, business. We are going to see the king. Hear me, man. You stay there. Wake up and cuss people, and then you're dead by this afternoon. The last thing you did before you left Earth was have one big old drag down cuss out with somebody on internet. Them give you high blood pressure and heart attack. No, sir. The last thing I want to be doing, like the day me pass away. He was on the beach earlier this morning. He laid on the beach. He was listening to the waves. And you should have seen the man rotted spliff. Yo, me say big. It knock out 2 people that sit down beside him. So it did big. I'm in a smoke. I'm kind of spliff there now. I say that's where I want to be. I don't want to be. My last moments was, let's talk out your so and so and move on away from your so and that here and that. I'm coming home, Lord. I'm dead. No, sir. or may I get a good ride? Yeah, may I get a good ride and she kill me with it. And my poor little heart just couldn't take it no more. And my finger and toe them just a throw a gang sign and me go. And that's how me want to go out like that. Oh, all right, no, stop. No, all right, this. So me want to go out. I don't want to go out arguing with nobody. I don't want to go out under no bad vibes. Yeah, I want to go out like that. A big head spliff or a good ride. I'm around there, give backers. I'm here, kill out myself. And my poor little heart does. You're not that young anymore. And start do double, triple beats and take me out. So me want to go out. I don't know why I keep hanging up on this person. I did it by accident again. Went to grab the phone and hit the button. So please call back. I promise I'll be careful and answer this time. We are trying to get Vicky in a good mood this morning. Vicky are beer chasing. Vicky are going with in here this morning. Yeah, leave the delivery people them alone here, man. Shout out to the people them who actually do the delivery. I know a lot of people who do this forget extra money and they make a money off of it. Yes, there must be a wear and tear on your car too, because when the people them order them food, you have to go pick it up and then drop it to them and go pick up more food and drop it. Yes, so and go drop it. This one, gas is not cheap and all these things. And you're tired of them and pick up nail and all that kind of something there. All right, your turn. Live on the air with SouFlo. Good morning. Live on the air with SouFlo. Good morning. Morning, family. A beer breeze me here. What? Yeah, we can't hear you, so it don't make no sense.
Hold on.
If we can't hear you, it don't make no sense.
Yeah, hear me better?
Yeah, we are hear you a little better. What go on?
Alright, so you see, food place, you don't really want to call the name for your thing, but it look like a woman ordered the food about an hour or something, and you know, it's like they never ready with the food, but there's some colored people are doing this thing. Brother, about 19 of them are some big, then blow nose, not everything in that one food. And all of them in there laugh up and say, now make the food keep for man. About like 4 months after a woman see video, and realize they are selling going in an argument and saying, $8 million to me.
And she sue and win $8 million.
So, brother, nose not front on I last 2 nail come up now. Everything now, I beer that them are doing that food. I mean, I said, yo, me no know, so that probably go burn on that place.
And she eat it.
That crazy, you know. Even though $8 million when enough people that never live work in their lifetime, including their family, but me, even after getting that, I still have a burn on it.
But you can imagine how much other people them do that too, and there was no video.
Brother,
all right.
The cashier not even a front seat in the woman seat right now. Just imagine all that the woman the fit. I wickedness that man. That's
blow their nose from our people.
We never try to buy nothing from fast food place. I tell you, you wicked. Because me myself, me usually work in a 2 top restaurant. I'm on some top restaurant.
Same.
I went and them I treat they would just fuck up the food, man. Even though I'm not really customer problem, but
yeah, what you say?
Food, so they get last food and then things.
Brother, me did that with a girl one time, you see, and she was the kind of girl where she used to like argue with everybody. And we go to Manhattan, we go eat. I want a restaurant, and I ordered a steak, and she ordered something else. See, watch me now. Here she, when our food come, she talk about, I don't like how this look. I saw she had knock fork on table every time she talking. I don't like how this look. And this right here, you can take this back. And this is, you see, Fran, she do that. Here she to me now. Send your food back too. Make them cook it proper. Because when the food come for me, me I say, boy, I not like my steak. I ordered my steak well done, but the steak never come well done. They come kind of like, not my way. But it never too raw to where me I gonna say, oh, me can't eat this. But you see how she did that go on? Hear me. Me not send back my food. You can't say, You can't send back your food. And you know, so that girl there. No, brother, you know, she sent it back. She sent it back. And I sit down there and really I look on her. I'm like, first of all, this ain't even my kind of. It showed me a lot. It actually showed me that this wasn't even my kind of woman, right? Because she not wise. She not move wise. And she can't get the toy with her. Her fear, ego, and pride just way ahead. But she send the food back. So me sit down there and me I chew my food while she her food I get sat out around there for come back a beer, but then bang bang ding ding bang I go around there. When our food come back, the way I'm looking at youth face to bring back our food, me don't know. In face just tell me a whole story. So me not bother sell them to her, me just watch her and our food. But me know for a fact. So them do something to our food around there. Cause he had the biggest smile. He was like the one was cheesing like this.
May I tell you, we'll do that no time.
Yeah.
Not eating a people food, you know, but we just find out when people like allergic to this and just put that in our food so your restaurant have to pay, man. Right? That restaurant around the year, line cooking, you know, area to pay and sit.
Yeah.
Them are gonna pay one next week. Yeah, man. We do that already, man. One time, one lady had camping.
Yeah.
But she said she don't want no fish in there, she want chicken.
Instead.
They want a clamshell and said we'll put in another mussel. And mix up that. At $10.5 million they say, oh, to find money to get out last suit, but we can't see it.
So she know must did it and throw a close up.
Yeah, man.
Cha. Yo. Yeah, me I start cooking me yard, yeah?
Even me right now.
Yeah.
Maybe like 2 load of kids. Just the other day, they almost kill me up, man. In Oregon, after we can't eat pickles or liver. But liver, when we usually eat at Jamaica, for some reason, we can't eat it. I mean, I tell you, the other day, I drive and lick somebody car, man. Pass out behind the stairs. Your pickles lock off my throat, everything.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I just want to think them, man.
Yeah, but
anyway, big up to you.
All right, manners and respect here.
Yeah.
All right. So them there are people that's in the field that's telling you. So you see what I say? I'm not making this up, and I'm telling you from my own experience that we used to do it. Anytime you come through that drive through there are churches, we used to and you know in Miami, listen up, people used to be rude as hell. We talking about in Carroll City. See? Opelika, Carroll City. You over there, by where 183rd Street Flea Market used to there. The flea market not there no more. Them done bulldoze that down and build up stores and stuff. But them times hurry your ass up. Man, y'all always slow around this mother effer. Me in the back line, who that talking? Chicken floor. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning, SouFLo.
Morning, family. How we are cuss this morning?
That's why you must cook on the house, you know.
Yes, that's true.
That's why you must cook on the house.
Very true.
But anyway, SouFLo, I think people them on here know. So we just come around here, come mess around. So when I would work anywhere, SouFLo, I'm always serious. I work with a permanent school. I don't have no co-worker friend, because I don't keep them. I have one invisible wall when I build up. My family when I cut off, friends when I cut off, everything. I'm going to come over here, I'm not trouble about it. I just mess around.
Okay.
This morning, a lot of them not hurt my head.
Okay. Camila try to get you in a good mood. You hear me? Soon and very soon.
I like it.
All right.
I come and talk about people. I'm going to go on, my aunt. I went never dead. Then when you go dead, me don't care how it go. Me just want to know some happy, you know. Me just want to live a happy life, SouFLo.
But you know, you see the one them was stressed out. Vicky, listen to me, family. You see one them was stressed out. Them not get dead quick. Them suffer too long. You get all a wicked stroke. I have to do that bend up for much years before. You know, when you're happy and you go out, you just go out one time and go. So I saw me want to go out one time and go. After he had a strong
I'm going to tell you something, SouFLo, you know me always have enough things to say. I can't say it my your channel. One of the reasons is you don't have too much time and all of these things. Me must make a channel. I'm going to beat them. Let me tell you something. They never lock down my channel all the while I'm going to open another one.
Lord God.
Because I come out there and beat some people. So when them find out who me is, and enough people know me, you not going to hear nobody say, me set up anybody forget rob, set up anybody to get rape, set up anybody to get killed, obey nobody, or 8 people children, 8 people without a reason. Everybody will know me go say me give the shirt off from my back. Anybody will come with anybody who know me. You see, if them can't say them things there, anything anybody wants to say about me not care. SouFlo, me are good people, yeah? Me just come over here, come fuck around and laugh because me not deal up with people around SouFlo, alright?
Alright,
and the boy, yeah, that's why I do this in the because I know they can't answer me this morning. Alright, I know they can't answer, that's why I do it. Anyway, later.
Alright,
bye. Bye, everyone.
Well, extra. Yo, me I say, I don't want nobody to be how I want them to be. I want everybody to be themselves. Yeah. And remember, you're all individuals, and some of us are not other people's cup of tea. You're never going to be everybody's cup of tea. Some people you're going to be too strong for, like my grandfather Coffee, and some people you're going to be too weak for. But just be yourself. I just saw the thing go. Not true? All right. Oh, Lord, them just the ants nest. A minimal and gas station there now, SouFlo. Michelle Howell, me know, man. Me down there all the time. My grandfather lived not too far from there. Me I shake up the table and with the computer. Yeah, so my grandparents live not too far from there, like right around the corner from there. So I might place that. That's where I grew up, right? Me up on 183rd Street, Flea Market Plaza from me, like, 13, 14, from Bicycle Boy and walk foot and catch bus to drive car and them thing there. Yeah. So anyhow, food delivery people. Let's get past the food delivery people. Let's talk about this real quick. We have 2 burning topic. A video out, a big woman. I'm sure some of you have seen it. A big woman. I talk about she's in love with a 15-year-old boy, and a him she want. And we're gonna get into that video and what was said and what I've been saying for the longest. And we're gonna save that one for last. We'll save that one for last, right? But let's talk about this. So there's an artist named Lincoln Treedat. Big up to Lincoln Treedat, same way. See, I see Lincoln Treedat do a show, and I can show you better than I can tell you. So he was doing a live show, and of course, you know how show go already. You have groupies and girls that like artists and all these things. In the meantime, me I say, fathers, make sure you stay in your daughter them life, my friend, and try guide them the best you can. Because them, why? Anyhow, so Lincoln Treedat do him show, and I'm sitting there watching the show, the live performance and thing, and I was very surprised to see. May I try to find the video real quick? As soon as I find it, I will let you see it. Okay, here it is. Pay attention to the screen. Ready? One more time. Pay attention to the screen, you know.
I was speaking of the Lord. I was speaking of the Lord.
I was spitting on your mouth.
I was speaking of the Lord.
But that's not the only one. Him are not the only one. This is a trending thing. This is a trending thing. You know, it's kind of crazy. It's crazy because them girls here don't even realize, like, and they don't care, actually. They don't care. They don't care. I want to talk about this from so many different angles. Let's start off from one of these angles. Here's one of the angles. Let's start off from my past is none of your business. let's start off from right there. My past is none of your business. Because that's the common thing that women say these days, right? When a man want them and I court them and he wants to get to know you better and what you've been involved in before and these kind of things. Basically, the man want to know if him get a scum bucket or if him get something where everybody else got for free that he has to pay for now. Like we I said earlier, you know, if I open the chat room every morning, then there's no need for anybody here whose name is in green to pay that money to keep their membership to the chat because it's free. So why you gonna pay for something where everybody else gets for free, right? That's what a man would more likely want to find out, or a woman is trying to find out about the man that she's with. Like, what's your past about? What you've been into? Like, be open and honest and tell me some things and these kind of things. Big red flag go up when people start telling about, oh, you're insecure. He probably wants to know if he can satisfy her better than the other guys she been with and all this other stuff. No, we want to know about things like them there. Like them there. Come, me no want to wife you up and I walk down the road with you, a whole hand and swinging and we kissing and people got video out there. A man grab your throat from back way and bend your head on them crutches and down there have you like this. And the next man hold you by your neck, squeeze up your face, open your mouth and spit in it. A man you don't know. It's not like it's your boyfriend. It's not like it's your boyfriend and him is an artist and on plan this and say, baby, we're going to do some crazy stuff tonight, right? Make the crowd think like blah, blah, blah. You actually subject yourself to that. To a strange man just come pitting at your mouth. I seen a lady or girl, I shouldn't even say lady. I seen a female do a video and she was trying to basically degrade the guy. So she was like, yeah, he loved when people play in his ass. He loved when people play in his ass. So me, I watch a video. Cause she talk about the brother love when his ass get played with, right? So they asked her how she know that. She said, cause I be eating his ass. So me, I said to myself, say, you don't deal with that man no more. So you feel like you're going to emasculate him or embarrass him by telling public that him love when his ass is played with. Me I break this down, you know. So when them ask you how you know that, me I expect the girl to say she catch him with somebody or him tell her if he put on something and strap up and come beat him or something. She said, because he love when I be doing it, so I be putting my, you know, I eat. Now I'm starting to think to myself, like, how low can you go without realizing that you're low? Like some people that don't have grung, you know, man, pan them belly, you know, and they don't realize that they're low. You think it's a flex. It's a flex? Yeah, it's some strange body. And I thought about, oh, he like when I play in his ass. Because she was never his girl. It's somebody famous she was trying to embarrass. So it's one of those things, man go perform, do him show, come off a stage, you a groupie, you close by. Man not take no shower. He was working on stage, body sweaty. You throw for your mouth in there, and then you feel like it's embarrassing him to tell the world that that's where you put your mouth. Hey man, listen, I don't know what's going on with today's women, but them titles, I'm starting to understand how they switch the word, and we went from kings and queens to bitches and ninjas, right? Because you know it's a flex. It's a big thing. Me and my bitches. Yeah, and bitches is empowering, and it's supposed to be empowering and a strong bitch and a boss bitch. I understand why they use the word bitch now, because every time them use it, I hear a woman use it. I actually really think of a female dog in the context in which it was supposed to be used. Seeing? But seeing more, because everybody gone loose on social media these days. So they're putting out more and more stuff. So we're seeing more and more stuff now. And the more me see, is the more I'm like, yeah, I'm with you. I see why you call yourself that. You a boss bitch, all right. Yeah. And don't leave off the bitch. Don't leave it off. Cause it fit you good. It fit you good. Nothing bossy about you, except for your over aggressive ass attitude. But yeah, keep the bitch with it. Nasty. Nasty. I'm trying to think what part of a woman's brain allows her in front of everybody to go up a front stage and open up your mouth and make some strange man just leak spit down in your mouth. You know, them roasts are in the comment section, you know. Some people are saying, yeah, fear mouth, shut up. She do all kinds of other stuff. Because if she could do that in public, then imagine what she do in private. Now, the next part to this is this. And this is nothing bad about Lincoln Tree, that obviously that are your thing where you do. And I understand entertainment and I understand the value of shock. Because nowadays it's hard to shock a crowd. People are desensitized to the max. You have to be real extra now and do some real different stuff in order to make people go, oh my God, right? Because people have seen it all, done it all. And if they haven't done it yet, they sure have seen it. So what do you do next? So no disrespect to him. And there will always be men out there that will use and abuse you as a woman if you leave yourself available to be used and abused. You know, if you want to get boxing in your face and spit pan and all that, there are guys out there that's ready and willing. That's what turns you on. That's what you like. That's how you doing it tonight. Okay, I can piss pan, piss in her mouth. Like what she named that come out the other day and said she likes when Puffy, P. Diddy, give her golden showers, piss pan her. Then she went and said she liked when you piss in her mouth. And I'm like, where's your daddy at? Because I couldn't be her dad, and I'm sitting up there watching my daughter do an interview on national TV or some big platform and watch her talk about that like that. I mean, even if that's something that you into, I don't knock what two consenting adults do. You know, nothing surprised me a big man. But there's some things that should be left private. There's some things that should be left private. So if y'all come out to the world and let the world know, yeah, I love when my man doodle on me. I love when he piss in my mouth. I love when, you know, a strange guy, I eat his ass. And really? And the funny thing about all this is this. Remember what I said earlier about life and every 5 to 10 years, the big change? Yeah. So 5 to 10 years from now, there'll be those same females that's out here. Ain't no good men left. I want a good man. I want a faithful man. I want a good man. I want a man who knows how to tell me the truth. I want a man that has it all together. I want a man that this and a man that, and she want the perfect man. And when she get a good man, the first thing she's going to tell him is, my past is none of your business. Yeah. May I tell people like this? And if you out courting and looking, anybody that tells you that your past is none of your business, make them none of your business either. If you ask, make them none of your business either if they can't divulge some of their past to you or come clean with their past to you. Now, you will never know. The point of what I'm saying is this. Don't ever do stuff to where you're going to be so ashamed later on that you have to hide it. You have to hide your past. You can't talk about it, so you start ridiculing people that ask about it. Ain't nobody going into a car dealership and ask for the car Yeah, just give me the red one. I like it. It's pretty. No, you want to know how much mileage is on that thing. You want to know if it's been in an accident before. You want to know basically if you invest in it, if it's going to leave you on the side of the road like 2 days after you just buy it or a month after you just purchased it, right? It's the same thing going into a relationship. You want to know as a person, if I start to invest myself in you emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially, that I'm not investing in a gut bucket. So y'all come tell me about your past is none of my business, and oh, you insecure. That's why you asking about my past. Yeah, okay. I just seen the whole picture with that right there. You that girl, where them did hold and spit in her mouth. You that girl, we probably did a nyam body. So me no want nothing to do with you either. Not saying that who I'm with probably wasn't like that. Wasn't like that. Me no know. Because not everybody gonna just come tell you that. But I think people need to divulge their past. And I think people need to dig into into their potential partner's past to find out. Cause God, man, that tells you a lot about somebody. Where were you mentally when you did that? And is that part of you ever going to show up again? A virgin said to me one time, right? He was like, listen, we know girls out here that used to love like have train run upon them and them kind of something there. She want like 2, 3, 4 guys at the same time, right? Tap out kind of stuff. And some women say, oh, that's my fantasy, but I would never do it physically. And then there are others that have done it. See? Now, remember my brother tell me said he was like courting a girl and they're talking about, you know, sharing their past because they're getting deeper into their relationship and stuff. And him said she was like getting comfortable to the place where she feel like she could tell him everything. So, you know, them have a couple of drinks and chill and whatever. And she said, yeah, the most guys she ever had at the same time was 4. That man said he never said nothing. But for the whole night and the whole rest of the time he was with her, he kept thinking to himself, I will never be 4 guys. So whatever thrills you got from doing that, like you never just jump up and go 4. I'm guessing there was 2 and then there was 3 and then there was 4. I will never be like a bugger man one time. So whatever thrills you got from that, whatever sensation that came with that, whatever that was, I'll never be able to fulfill that. And the thing that bothered him the most, he said, was thinking, because she said, oh, that's in my past. That was, you know, I'm going through an experimental phase and that's a different personality of me. And him said when she used the word personality, he thought to himself, when will that personality come back? Because I don't want to be years into a relationship with you and all invested, and that personality, that part of you that felt like it needed 4 men at once, come back. And there you are again. Right? Vicky Victory says, just like the women that use toys for hours. Yeah, some women are addicted to that stuff. And they just out their hole, and then a man can't do nothing for you after a while, because it's a different kind of sensation, right? It's a different kind of sensation. You have women right now where argue with them man just so them can get space. So them can go sleep in our next room. So them can go sleep on the couch. So she can go be with her toy. Because she want him in the house because she want to be able to say she have a man, right? But she don't really want him in her something. She feel more for her something than she feel for him, kind of thing. And then you have some where have them and hide them and can't tell them man about them. Have some big old something where look so. Every time the man go there, the man is like, damn, something changed. But you don't want to say it because you're like, I don't want to hurt her feelings. But why? Plaka, what go on? You know? You go in and I drop out and you're like, it never used to be like this. What happened? And kill them dead, you know? Kill them dead. They have the snap back. And it snaps back. And my thing at the tightest, whoa, and all this stuff. I mean, to each his own, man, if that's what you truly want. But me, I wonder how I go on with the woman them today. Like the under 30s. From 20 to 30. You know, you have some big nasty woman out there too. I leading the way, showing these younger women exactly all this nastiness. And them get it from, you know, this ain't new. But now that they're in that age group, the other one them get older, so they're more quiet with it now. Or they've changed their life now. Some gone to church, some turn pastor, some married and settled down and quiet. Oh, me? No, never. Oh my God, that is so disgusting. I would never. And I that them that do the whole time. But you know, she reinvent herself. Reinvent herself and sell it. It's like running back the odometer on a car. Ross, the car odometer reached 350,000 miles. Nobody now gonna buy this. Put it on something there and run it back. And just run it back, reverse the car upon something. Yeah. All right. It's down to 50,000 now. Everybody attracted to this car because they're like, yo, this is a classic. This car is 20-something years old. Them car still go for 90,000. This is a classic. How y'all keep 50,000 miles on this? Them run back the odometer. So I see them where them reinvent themselves and come back. Who, me? No, never. Oh my God. I could count on one hand and you're number 4. So it's 3 before you, okay? I'm not. Well, hey, whatever you have to do to get by, my friend. But watching the brother spitting at the girl's mouth, though, was just disgusting as hell. And I just can't believe. But I've seen it all. You know, I see stripper dance, I see woman just full up them mouth as stripper thing. Like pull you out and just tough in her mouth. And I'm like, and she's going home to her husband. Yeah, girls' night out. We see all them something there. Y'all out here flexing bad. But me want to say though, Lincoln does dancehall. And our culture is leaving us. I just watched Anthony B, Kabaka Pyramid, and Turbulence at Sumfest in Germany. I think it was like 50, 60,000 or more people was there. Huge crowd. It's an annual event. I'm gonna watch them tear up the place, and I watched the crowd, and the vibration of that crowd was so up and live. And I'm saying, we losing our culture like crazy because we gone to like one new level of slack that others are taking our stuff and they're able to, cause if you watch Sumfest, you'll see enough foreigners that do our music on it over in Europe. Yeah, we see our artists them tear up the thing, but you see those foreigners doing our music and they're getting the same kind of reception, which tells me that we don't have to do that for them anymore. Them no need we to do it for them no more, right? So we are bringing forward thing to a new law. Man, a whole artist that's supposed to be performing music is holding a woman all her mouth up now, spitting her mouth. What part like that? Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning, SouFLo.
Good morning, family. How you doing this morning?
How you doing, fam?
I'm good, and you?
I'm blessed, man. Forever blessed.
Good.
Yo, you always hit these topics, I'm telling you, man. Yo, I don't understand how your channel hasn't even reached 1 million yet, because you should be in the millions.
Boy, yeah, we're putting in the work.
I'm being honest though. I think one of the biggest problems that we have amongst each other, we don't really support each other. Because I'm looking at if even though I haven't sent you money yet, I'm gonna send you money. I'm talking live on here, right?
Yeah.
But I'm already budgeting up myself. I'm in a situation, you know what I mean,
They were some quoting on, more time man talk hard and them talk up and you challenge them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And next minute them call Popo, and so and you can't even defend yourself or give your statement because you can't say a word.
Yeah.
So besides all that, on your topic though about even the girl thing, them, SouFlo, I couldn't tell when I kissed a girl.
You're not married.
Even the woman. Even when I was married, I wouldn't kiss. I was with my baby mom for over 15 years, and she that give me a bun, Bridget.
She that give you a bun.
Me not kiss her. Yeah, me not kiss her. I stuck around for the kids, eh?
And
I'm one of those guys. I stuck around for my children.
Enough man is like that. Enough man's like that. Enough women work themselves into that position to where that man don't even care about you like that anymore. He just trying to stick it for the kids.
So Flo, we used to have a storage room, eh?
Yeah.
And I built that storage room into a bedroom because them storage rooms, they were big, We were living in an apartment.
Same.
I turned that into a bedroom. I put a day bed in there. I put on a lock where you can't pick. I got the locksmith to come in there and thing. That's where my things were at and my things were. So when I go in there and lock that door, the only thing that would let me open that door, I hear the kids them boom, boom, boom on the door.
Saying.
Because they know daddy's home.
Wow.
I open and let in the kids them and they come in there and the whole of them pile up on the little day bed. I have 5 kids in there with me. Next minute I'll me end up a ground.
So when you never kiss her, right? Because we have about 8 minutes left. So when you wasn't kissing her, you found out after that she was cheating. So that means that it justified you not kissing her out of your suspicions because you don't know what she was doing with her mouth.
It wasn't suspicion. If she was doing things to me, why she not doing it to man too? Oh my God Almighty! What am I special?
So you know our style.
You know what I mean?
You know our style. So if you you know you have a freak. So you know you have a freak. So if you step out, it's like don't come nowhere near me, girl.
Don't come nowhere near me.
I give you next one to see something. I can't take it. I struggle yourself. I can't take it.
I'm gonna. And the funny thing though, I used to par with a lot of prostitutes and them people that, cause we grew up on the block.
Saying.
As much as we're big men now and we're changing our lifestyle, right?
Saying.
And you even reason with the pimp and the prostitute them. Your prostitute them will tell you they do a lot of things,
Yeah.
But they don't kiss. The kiss was the intimacy that if they're in a relationship was what they shared with their partner alone.
Why?
But then a real man is not like, no, sir, you can't suck up a man ding-a-ling and then you want to come put your mouth on me.
Tongue me down.
And I tell me, say, it's because baby, you're special.
And then something that when people want to kill people, it ain't even so much that you did something. Because, listen, if somebody, if half of the time, if they're like, listen, I'm cheating. I'm going to tell you straight up right now, I'm cheating. I'm giving it away. A man would be like, oh, yeah? All right, then. Forget. I'll go find somebody else be with too then. And that's that. But it's the other part.
Yeah.
It's when say, it's when say face I get nasty up on all these things. Enough time you don't suspect it. What if something there dry up on your face? And she's like, oh, it's dry skin. Because I did a peel the other day. So I might put some makeup on it or whatever. And she flake it like this. She just come home and the thing just a flake off her. Our face, so come on, juices don't dry up on our face and all these things. You over there kissing her up. Them things that hurt feelings, brethren. I told people this before. I said when man start coming to your house, just know say him gone in your sink. That's where him wash off in front and him turn around. And if you don't have hand towels in there, that's right which part him clean off in front, right in your hand towel. So you now come home, right? And the first thing you do after you use the bathroom, you wash your hands with soap and whatnot, and you go to the same towel. And you dry your hand, and sometimes, you might wash out your mouth like a bit. Spit it, and you dry off your mouth with the same towel. Where a man just left your house, just clean up in front and dry off in front in your hand towel, and these things. These are the things that make certain things end up really, really bad. Like, man want to kill a girl for that. It ain't really so much of you and your body. We could accept that you decide to give to somebody else. No, you're tired of where somebody else turn. Okay, bye. Right? But it's the other things that go with it. When me see a girl like how Lincoln just hold her and just spit in her mouth. Oh,
that is so nasty, fam.
And the sad part is she probably going home to a man.
That's
the sad part.
Yo,
probably going home to a man.
Can you imagine?
And him don't know what happened last night unless he see that video there.
Yo, it's even when I watch some video and I see man going down there and man I spit down there and then I lick up at them spit and I'm like, yo, fam. Oh. You want to go down there, but where you gonna took down there and then you lick it back up.
Brother. Yeah. People just disgusting here, man. And you do have to protect yourself out here and just I don't know. Yes, I feel
I'm gonna be honest, women might go to and men, the thing that I would say to the men them out there, if they're listening. Yo, you guys are letting down men, man, because the things that I see these guys are doing now, we would have never done, brethren. You know, even the season breast thing.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to wonder, like, who raised them, right?
Yo, you know?
Yeah.
They're losing the real character of the real kingdom. Like you were talking about the empress them and the way they're using they're using the terms as a loose talk now.
Yeah. King ain't king no more. You don't need no crown and you don't need no character. Them just fling title. Queen over here, so king over there, so princess, empress, prince. Like wild. Right? Dirty people wearing fancy titles. You know, no earning it no more. No earning
so
it no more.
You put on pearl onto a swine.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know?
Pretty much.
Hey, you know, before I come off the phone, because you say you only have 8 minutes.
Yeah, well, we only have 1 minute now.
You see those songs that you were singing, fam? Yo. Trust me, man. Yo, your wife must be blessed, though, because if you get up with them kind of spirit there, you have that energy, those tunes. You know, I even forgot how the lyrics go to many, because these kind of gospel that they're doing nowadays, to me, are garbage gospel. Like you said, you can relate. From you hear your grandmother hum a song or your grandfather whistle a tune.
You kind of know what's going on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
Facts.
Now they're doing this hurry come up gospel and these things there. But yo, you see your energy and your vocal. Yo, even if your wife vexed with you, me know say you can fling on to tune for her and put a smile for her face.
Boy, I saw.
No, straight talk. Big man, you know?
See it?
Hey, SouFlo, have a blessed thing there. We want to call it thing there weekend.
Yes, 4th of July.
The 4th of July.
Yeah.
We're just celebrating Canada Day on the 1st.
All right. Well, happy Canada Day to y'all and manners and respect, caller.
Stay safe, hug the kids them, and just God bless you, eh?
All right. Blessings.
I'm full joy yourself. Don't go too all out.
No.
Go out.
All right.
All right. Safe travel on the gravel, eh?
All right, sir. See you, boy.
All right. Yeah.
Yo, all right. And bring me to the end of the show, right? But I still have a topic. And this topic right there, sir, is, let me rush through this topic in 5 minutes. So 9:05, we should be off this. Because Miss Shakira said she want to go to the gym this morning and all these things. And you know how that go already. So let me rush through this. A video appeared yesterday out of Jamaica. It's a big woman. And this big woman is pretty much professing her feelings for a boy, a 15-year-old boy. See? Now, my thing with this video is this. See it there.
I'm making us sleep out the door. And if your friend a ball, you might go told you yourself to marry the young boy. But not if the young boy nice bad. said, we might have fun and let me see them take it to my own.
Take it not on.
I told you the boss the one. And I live down straight. I'm looking bad. Thank you. Oh, police. I police freedom. Everybody know about. Oh, yeah, underage. Underage, man. We don't fix 15 years or 15 years or more. What are you doing, man?
All right. I didn't really want to play the whole thing because I believe that's Jada Kingdom or one of them artists, the music that's playing in the background. And you know, the copyright infringement thing go already with YouTube. But let me round this up real quick for now, in 3 minutes. I've been talking about this for the longest, right? Joke or no joke, this morning I woke up. This got put out yesterday. This morning I woke up. It says that law enforcement officials are looking out or are trying to locate this woman, right? Because they want to find out. But here's the thing. You see, women have a thing where us guys, when we see something sometime, most of the time we're going to tell a man, say, yo, you're nasty, dog. Don't say nothing like that around me. Or, where you do that for? Or something. Check them. I realize that women don't really check women because I'm watching the comment section and you have one woman in there who said, here goes the comments now. Everybody is going to say, oh, if it was a man that said it. Listen, y'all need to shut up because I've seen on other platforms where there's lots of people asking for law enforcement to find this woman fast. I only one somebody. Every now and then you might meet a comment like that. The rest of the comments from women are like, she's just joking. I know she's just joking. This can't be for real. Anyhow, it was a big man. Because the something said the woman seems to be like in her 50s. Anyhow, this was a big man who ever come out and said this. Nobody wouldn't be on no, oh, he's just joking. None of these women would be on, oh, he's just joking. Find him fast. Lock him up. Dirty man. I've told y'all before. Missed a video out of Jamaica already. It was straight up CP. And I told people in the chat room to send it to the police and take it off of your device. Because, you know, we live in a technological world. They could trace these things. And next thing you know, you're in trouble because you have CP material on your own device. But to save yourself, make sure you send it to a law enforcement official first. That's the only thing I don't like or want nobody posting in the chat room. But this is a big problem in Jamaica that nobody don't speak about, my friend. When we are talking about nasty people, grown adults, and youngins, we always think of the men. Remember, I've been saying this for the longest, but every time I say it's the other way around as well, more than you care to know, me get cussed. No, go so. Maybe sometime or somewhere, but not like you're trying to make it out to be. And I'm trying to tell you. I watch a comment from a caller, and the person said, big up yourself, Vicky. The person said, enough of them woman here, even them friend son, them a watch them friend son grow. And from them friend son reach certain age, you will hear her say something like, Daisy, send Mikey come up at the yard for the something. Or send Mikey come up a yard, come help me put up the something there on top of the something. Everything she want up her yard, she'll tell her friend, send Mikey come up there. Mikey are a little boy, right? And she's watching her own friend, child. Boy, if him the little bit bigger, hey Mikey, you look good when you grow up in a youth. You see if you're a little bit bigger, you see if you're a little bit younger, and then it starts from there. Imagine a man has said that to him brethren, little daughter. Right? You see if you did, hey girl, when you grow up, you look good enough. You see if me did a little bit younger, if you did a little bit older, me did, it would have been taken with a whole different energy. So we continue to laugh this stuff off, but it's a very real part of our culture, and it happens way more than we care to know. May I keep on following this story? Me know so them are gonna find her, and when they do find her, I want to see what this was about. I bet she's gonna say, oh, I was just joking or whatever. But we'll see how it goes. She said police afraid of her because they know who she is and whatever. We'll see how that goes. We'll pick up more right here where we left off because a topic like that deserves a good couple of minutes on its own by itself. It's 4th of July. For those of you in the U.S., go out, enjoy yourself, or stay in, enjoy yourself. Later, them are going to clap off beer fireworks around here and all these things. Shout out to my veterans, especially combat vets who might go through flashback and all kind of stuff because of these fireworks. Find somewhere quiet if you can, right? And hunker down until it's over with. Enjoy your day. Stay safe. And remember, karma is very, very real. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. God spare my life right here on Morning Thoughts. And don't make nobody stir you up and take away your joy. Because what? Soon and very soon, the whole of we are going to see the king. Yeah, it's temporary. I'm out. Peace.